What if I told you that all you needed to write a song is this iPad and none of this equipment behind me? Well, it's true. Today I'm going to show you just how easy it is to write a song on nothing but an iPad or even just a phone, using free software, by the way. Did you know that the Gorillaz, yeah, that Gorillaz, wrote an entire album on nothing but an iPad in 2010? Well, that was 14 years ago, and I can assure you it's only gotten easier and better to do. If this sounds like something you're interested in, then stick around and maybe hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. I appreciate any and all of your support. Now let's get into what I'll be using today. I have a couple different methods to show you. One involves just the iPad and nothing else. The other involves using an interface like this little Scarlett or the Universal Audio Volt, which I use, for example. Software-wise, I will just be using the free Garageband that comes on iPads, iPhones, Macs. That means yes, you can just use your phone to do this. Technology's crazy, right? A whole song in the palm of your hands. Scenario 1. Let's say you don't have a guitar or bass or any of that stuff. You just have an iPad or a phone. I'm going to open up GarageBand, and if you open it up, you have all these free instruments from keyboards to bass, guitar, even drums, and it has features that make it super easy to just jam without really knowing music. What's cool about this method is you don't even need a microphone either. You can actually just use AirPods or headphones and even the mic on the iPad to sing or play an acoustic instrument. So let's see what we come up with. All right, so for instance, I picked the acoustic instrument, and I'll just kind of show you some of the cool features where literally you don't even have to know how to make a chord. You could literally just do this. Also, another cool thing, you can actually strum the chord. And then if you wanted to have some more fun, you can even bend the notes. Kind of a cool feature. I think it's a little bit more useful in some of the other instruments. Can do some really cool things with that. And another cool feature is this autoplay. So let's say you literally don't know how to strum chords or do anything, or you just want something more musical. All right, so let's say I want to record something like that. Now let's say I wanted to edit this one in particular. So there's actually an entire grid that you can mess with. You can pinch and move. It's really cool what they offer in this software. And if I wanted to, there we go. I can select notes like that. You can really edit this stuff to your heart's content if you really wanted to. So it's pretty cool that they let you do that. Let's for now keep it simple and let's try and do some drums. Let's see what that's about. So they have the actual drum kit. So here's acoustic drums, right? This is cool, but I do not prefer to use that. I think the cooler feature is this drummer feature. So you can pretty much pick your drummer. Let's see, they all have names, which is kind of interesting. The names are their styles. So let's go for songwriter, right? I don't know, Pop Darcy. Let's see what you got, Darcy. So I can literally just hit play. So let me turn the click off because the drums will be pretty much in time. This little tab opens up the volume. So I'm going to compress it a little bit just to give it some punch. And then what's cool is you can pretty much just customize the drums. Add some tambourine. Complex. Complex loud. It's a really cool feature. Honestly, I wish more software had this because it's just so easy to write a note. And what's cool is it actually follows what you play. So if you were to change things, it would actually adjust to this. And so we got some drums, right? Let's see, what else can we add? We got bass. Let's do, what's some smart bass sound like? Let's go ahead and record that. Like I said, you don't need to know how to play. You can literally just do the smart features and get a song going really fast. So now I've got a whole song with bass, guitar, drums, and I really didn't have to do that much to put into it. Can even add, I don't know, strings if I wanted to. Now this is what's kind of fun. So with the strings, you can bend. Let's do some cello. Now I'm not that great of a cellist, so we won't try and do that. What's this do? Oh, look, you got different sounds, modern. Let's do, ooh, what's romantic? Move over, Hans Zimmer. That's pretty crazy. That's fun though. Okay, so let's try it out. 1, 2. Now I'm gonna hit undo because that is a little slow. Interesting. It's a little... Oh. What's the last one do? Let's just see. It's pretty fun. You could just, like I said, mess with this. We'll do something simple too. Ooh, I just gave myself an idea. Let's find a flute drummer. I don't know. I mean, I guess, how does this sound? Oh, not quite. Not what we're looking for. There we go. There we go. Other, I see there's all kinds of stuff in here. Strings, oboe, clarinet, flute. There we go. It was in the keyboard section. I don't know what kind of vibes I'm getting here, but I'm liking it. Okay, wait. Let's do a little more release. See if I slow it down. Okay, let's try that too. And then if I wanted to loop that, say I don't really want to play it again, I can just click it, hit loop, and I've got a loop. Pretty cool. And if you want to edit that, track settings, quantization. So quantization is pretty much like an auto aligner for all your notes. So it'll pretty much like put them all in time. So I can click this, hit quarter notes. Not quite. There we go. All right, so with that, you've pretty much got a little song. Now we could go crazy and mess around with all this, but now I know this is simple, but this pretty much shows you that you can do just anything you want in this without even ever needing an interface or any dongles or whatever. It's all pretty much built into the iPad. Scenario 2. Now let's say you have the desire to maybe record some guitars and do something more full band. Well, that's super easy too. One of my favorite features in Garageband is the amp simulators. You can find all kinds of cool sounds in there with just a simple click. And when you're ready for drums, they have the single best drum writing program I know. The Garageband drummer feature literally plays and adapts to what you write, and you can adjust it with some faders. If you want to take it a step further, you can convert the tracks to MIDI and customize the drum patterns even more too. It's honestly something I wish every DAW had at this point. Looking at you, Pro Tools. All right, so for method 2, I've got my little Scarlett. I do sadly have a dongle to connect it, but if you didn't want to do that, I know iRig makes these little like guitar things. Those are cool too. This I just kind of have laying around, so let's kind of check it out. Pretty good clean tone. This is that amp thing I was telling you about, and you can pretty much just go through and check out different sound. I've got all kinds of stuff. It's wow. Strange, but let's go to, let me do some crunchy. Let me see. It's cool as there's a tuner built in. And there's even guitar pedals, which let's check another one. Ooh, fuzz. I definitely love a good fuzz. I'll show you clean real quick, just so you know that there is a clean option. You know this one? Enter that, Sandman. Processed. I've never seen these. What's this? Melted transistors. Holy sh... No. Modern metal? Maybe like 2000s metal. I mean, really, you could kind of go all over the place. What's Seattle sounding? You know what? I'm rocking that. Let's tap out a tempo. 110, really? All right, so I've got my guitar track. Let's duplicate this because in a normal scenario, I would record 2 sets of tracks. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's assume I messed up like I totally just did. I can drag this and I can actually punch myself in. All right, so I've got that. Let's go ahead and pull up my trusty favorite drummer feature. So, Darcy, we already hung out with you. Let's go for some rock. You know what? Let's give our buddy Anders. Well, we'll see what we got. Heavy hand. Sure. Why not? Let's go simple but loud. Let's hear what you got. All right. That volume might be out of whack. Let's turn... All right, let's see what you got. I got this follow feature on, which pretty much lets you, it like follows the track that you played. So rhythmically, it's going to be a little bit more like what you just did. All right, so as you see, there's a bunch of different types of drummers you can use. You can kind of tweak around there and just pretty much play around until you get something you like. And then let's see, what if we got... Let's kind of mess with that too. Close. You know, just kind of whatever. I mean, this doesn't have to be amazing, doesn't have to be great. All right, so let's go ahead and put some bass. Say you don't have a bass with you. Say you just want to try a bass. I've got a picked P bass. Let's try that out. On this one, I kind of know what I was playing, so it's a little easier to... All right, kind of know what to do there. Let's... You know what? Now I feel like I have a better guitar idea in my mind. Processed. So we've got ourselves a little bit of a song, yeah? So that's kind of an example of what you could do. Let's go crazy. Let's go crazy. One more thing. One more thing. Now, can I... All right, so for this, I'd have to unplug. Hello, test. All right, so for this... Hey, hey, something about a pizza party. Hey, hey, I really want some pizza today. Hey, hey, I want some pizza, please. Hey, hey, just give me pizza, please. All right, let's let me take these off. All right, so we've apparently made a song for pizza. So if any pizza company would like to sponsor us, that'd be fantastic. But let's go ahead and take a listen to what we got. Hey, hey, something about a pizza party. Hey, hey, I really want some pizza today. Hey, hey, I want some pizza, please. Hey, hey, just give me pizza, please. So, as you see, it is it's pretty simple to just kind of have some fun with this. I'm doing this with a crazy camera setup and everything, so it's a little bit more of a mess, but you could really just do this in your bed, on a kitchen table. You could do it at a coffee shop. I mean, it's really up to you what you want to do with this. So go ahead and have some fun and let me know if you come out with the track. Scenario 3. If you want to make some electronic stuff, I haven't forgot about you. Using that drummer feature, we can even make pop and hip hop style music. There's a huge library of synth sounds and keyboard sounds, drum sounds. There's new packs updating all the time too. There's arpeggiators, chord playing features. Garageband literally has it all, and it's free. It's crazy. There's even sampling and more features that would be an entire video itself, which maybe I'll do if you all like this kind of video. So let's say you want to do some EDM or some hip hop or just anything like that. There's actually some pretty cool built-in features for that. So we've got the, let me see here. I guess that would be, oh, live loops. There we go. So if you go to live loops, you'll see, let's hit EDM for instance. And I mean, if you just hit play, you could do that for like hours. There's all these little loops. So I think, there you go. So yeah, you can just kind of pick one. Let's see, what is this gonna be? There's a lot you can do with just this side of GarageBand, and maybe at some point I'll kind of go into that a bit more because, you know, this seems like fun and, you know, you're just kind of playing like pre-picked loops and stuff like that. But so yeah, look, you can record loops. Let's see, what do I got? Monster sound, robot sound, dreamy sound. It's fun. So yeah, you can kind of just mess around. I mean, if you really wanted to, you can do some crazy stuff in here, I'm sure. I don't use this portion as much just because it's kind of a different beast altogether. But if you want to make cool little, you know, fun dance music, hip hop music, I know they're all kind of different. So I think a really cool use of this would actually be if you're trying to like remix things or maybe make some like cool effects and stuff like that. Because honestly, it's just so much fun to like tweak around and do stuff in there. But that's, like I said, this is another side of the iPad and GarageBand that you can kind of just mess around to your heart's content. The cool thing about these methods for writing is you can really do it anywhere. Sometimes I travel for work and I can't bring my entire rig with me. So it's really cool to find ways where I can still create without doing that. It's pretty modular too, so you can bring MIDI controllers, and I know iRig has these portable speakers if you really want to go crazy. The technology is advancing to a point where maybe we're all just on iPads making music. My buddy writes a ton of songs on his iPad Pro, for instance, and for a while, I thought artists really just drew on those. To be honest, that's why I bought my iPad, was to draw pictures and stuff. The music was just a bonus once I discovered that. Now, they also have Logic Pro for iPad now, which is the next level up from GarageBand. They've made it pretty similar, but it has expanded features for recording and editing, which can be fun, but you don't need to buy this by any means. And yes, you can transfer these to your laptop to further work on too. It's all really awesome where things are going, I think. I hope that this inspires you to open up GarageBand if you have it just hiding away on your phone or device, whatever you have, and start making some music. I literally just lay in bed sometimes and mess around writing songs because ideas can strike really fast, and if I can just pop open my iPad, I would get something down way faster than running to my studio and setting all of that up for a quick idea. Some of it can really go somewhere, and some of it's just silly and fun. But that's what it's all about to me though, having fun. Having a bunch of equipment can be daunting. You know, you gotta turn it all on and make sure everything's set right, and the second you wanna do something else, you gotta switch it all around, and depending on your setup, that might take a while, and for some things that's fine, but before you know it, you can lose that spark that you had. Because inspiration can strike in an instant and you want to capture it like lightning in a bottle. So if you just want to make music and make it fast, I don't think you can beat this iPad. If you made it this far, I appreciate you watching, and I hope you stick around for a new video every week. And until then, peace out.